increase in use of social media, especially in young kids, correlate with huge increases in depression and anxiety levels, particularly in young girls. So when kids started getting the smartphones and started to spend more and more, 7 hours a day on social media, that's when the anxiety and depression went up. That's for young kids. I use social media as well as a tool for business. That is a little bit different. I'm not 13 years old, and you're not 13 years old. So there's some warnings I think that need to go into that. But let me be clear, no, it's not the same. Social media is not the same as social interactions face-to-face with people. Psychological harm causes stress. Stress releases stress hormone that goes into the brain that at too high and too constant a level can start to first damage connections and then kill cells. So it's intertwined there, and that is part of what is happening. You can't pull one away from the other.
It's like pulling the slot machine handle. I pull down on the feed and I get ping, oh look, there's a nice picture, and oh, ping, there's notifications and comments, etc. It's that, I think about the constant, they say there's constant dopamine hit.
Yeah.
They refer to it. Is it a dopamine hit? Is that what's happening when we're being stimulated by social media or a slot machine?
Yes.
And is there any harm in just a constant dopamine hit every day?
Well, I'm going to answer that question by saying I would not want to be addicted to gambling. Gambling is addictive. It's hard to get away, lose all these other things that we just decided were all good for you, including sleep, including social connection, including exercise. And I think that's part of what social media is doing for our young kids is not good, that they're not joining teams outside to be social and interactive in that kind of, now it seems like an old-fashioned way, but it's very, very powerful way for development and brain health.
I think I'm addicted to my phone. And I often ask myself, is that a problem? And from what you've said, it sounds like the problem is what I sacrifice through that addiction to that device.
Yes.
The issue is I sacrifice social connections, maybe movement, although I do work out every day. But the brain is smart enough to know that there's no substitute for real human connections.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And that's gonna make me what? I need you to help me, scare me out of this phone addiction that I think I have, but I know many other people have as well.
So that is going to limit your potential for brain growth, for brain plasticity. It is going to limit your possibility for not to be dramatic, but joy in your life. There's different kinds of joy that you have in real person-to-person social interactions that it feels pretty good on social media if you get lots of likes, but it's not the same. And I would say that to scare yourself out, you're going to have to bite the bullet and do a 2-week phone detox.